Hi guys, Tina here. So I'm here with some design team cards for Hot Rods Boutique on Etsy, and that is Brittany H here on YouTube. I will leave the links down below. I have quite a few cards to share with you. So the first one I used the Time for Tea Designs Flower Girl stamp. She is so adorable. So I used her, and this is a different size card. It's a 3x8, I believe. Yeah, it's a 3x8 card. I used Basil cardstock for my card base in this lime green. So I stamped her out using my Tim Holtz watercolor paper, and I used my Tim Holtz Distress markers. And I thought she turned out super cute. I really do like that paper. It's got a lot more texture than the Studio Calico watercolor paper that I like, but it worked really, really awesome. And it withstands water really well, too. So I colored her with my Distress markers. I used the Copic glitter pen on the flower, and then the whites on her shoes and her shoelaces. I didn't do no glossy accents or anything on this one. So the paper that I used is the Memories Captured by Fancy Pants. So that is the paper line that I used. So this pattern paper in the back is from that collection, and then I took my smallest circle die and I die cut out the reverse side of this pattern paper, and then I just cut it out to fit my card right here. I used my 1-inch circle punch and just punched out some circles from the different pattern papers, and then I did pop her up on some pop dots, and then down here I did use a punch. This is the American Crafts Knockouts. I know this is the Christmas one, but it's got this really cute heart, or the star punch there, so I used that. Down here at the bottom, with the pattern paper that's right here, the reverse side of the back one. And all the stars that were punched out, I just pretty much used all of them on my card, so I just put some up here, and then I put some on the circles. And then I use this Fancy Pants BU trim in this green, this crocheted lace. And I just put a bow on there. And then Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays came from the Avery Elle Cakes and Candles stamp set. This stamp right here. I stamped that out with my Versamark ink, and I used the Lindy Stamp Gang embossing powder Midnight Teal. So that's the embossing powder that I used. I just thought it turned out really, really cute. And then on the inside, I stamped Birthday Love from Me to You. And I used the same embossing powder. And that came from one of the Kaiser Crafts birthday sentiments that I got from Joann's. And yeah, I added some more stars in there as well. So, super cute. I love how it turned out. I had fun doing a 3x8 card, a different size card. So, that's that card. Then, the next one I used the Hipsterpotamus by Avery Elle. So, I used the hippo, and I used the glasses. I didn't use any of the sentiments, but I used the hippo and the glasses. This is on Sea Glass Simon Says Stamp cardstock. And I colored him with my Copic markers, and then I just had a balloon stamp. I believe it's, I want to say a penny black balloon stamp. I'm not sure where the stamp came from. I glossy accented the yellow balloon. I glossy accented his glasses. I don't know if I said I Copic colored him. I did fussy cut him out, and then these little like streamers, I used the Avery Elle Cake and Candles. I used the little streamers, and I stamped them out using my Avery Elle inks. And I used Sapphire, Mimosa, and Celery. So I used these 3 colors. And I love these inks. These inks are so awesome. I did pop it up on Pop Dots. I used some yellow cardstock I had in my stash. And I used the Charles embossing folder from Cuttlebug. So I used that embossing folder. And then this Make-A-Wish also came from the Avery Elle Cakes and Candles. I stamped that out using my Mimosa ink from Avery Elle. And then I embossed it with the Inkadinkado Pearlescent Embossing Powder. So that is embossed, and I gave it a little bit of glitter. Super cute. And then the inside I stamped Happy Birthday to You with the Mimosa ink, and I embossed that as well using the Avery Elle Cakes and Candles stamp set. So that is the second card. Now, this next one, the inside ain't done. I got this idea from Darlene DeVries. I believe that's how you say her last name. She showed using the Avery Elle ink pads. So basically what I did is I had a Bo Bunny stamp. I already put it away. It was like a distressed honeycomb stamp. So I just stamped it out using 3 different colors. I believe it's raspberry, mimosa, and then aquamarine. And then what I did is I used my watercolor or my water pen. I stamped some ink on my craft mat here, and then I just dipped my water brush into it and then just kind of shaded it in. So I got that idea from Darlene DeVries. Super cute and a fun way to use those inks. And I love how it turned out. And then I stamped the Happy Birthday to You, which is from the Avery Elle Cakes and Candles stamp set, and I used the Sugar Plum ink. And then there's nothing on the inside. And this is on Bazzill cardstock. And then the last one, I made this one yesterday. I haven't decided what I'm exactly going to do. If I'm going to make this into a card, or, you know, you can make it into an invitation. But I used the Avery Elle Aim High stamp set and the dies. I actually used this die right here. So I'll show you that. So this is on Bazzill cardstock as well. I stamped all of the arrows out using the celery, the mimosa, and then the aquamarine. And then I just punched out and then stamped on those and popped those out. Or I should say I die cut those out. And I don't know how well you can see that yellow, but it's really cool how it does show up on that green, lime green cardstock. And then I stamped This Way to Birthday Fun. That's also from the Aim High stamp set. Stamped that out using the aquamarine. So I don't know if I'm going to make this into a birthday card or like an invitation and then just write, you know, to, or who's the party's for, all that kind of information. And then on this back piece of cardstock, I actually used this arrow right here and stamped it out with the aquamarine. I don't know if those arrows are going to show up on camera or not, but it was like a tone on tone. It was really cool. I like how this turned out. So that's that. So those are my some of the cards that I have made using the Flower Girl stamp, and also the Hipsterpotamus stamp, and playing with my new Avery Elle inks. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will leave the links down below. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.